Yes, it's the Mr. and Mrs. Show, your favorite show about marriage, about relationships, about love, about meeting each other and then taking that walk down the aisle for eternity. My name is Kokui Salome Hansen, and I'm here tonight with another great couple ready to share their story. They're practically newlyweds, actually. They've been married for almost 2 months, and they're going to share their story with us. Let's say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Adjei. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, the honeymoon period is still on, so it's all smiles and happiness, which we're glad about. Congratulations.
Thank you
on
so
getting
much.
married.
Thank
Hey, Mrs. Your vim is compound. All right, I can't wait to find out more about your marriage. But before that, I want to say thank you to all of the people who are sponsoring and supporting the Mr. and Mrs. Show. Big thanks to Yomi Yogurt. We have ours. Please make sure you get yours as well. Ella Caddy Jewelry, Excella Fabrics and Designs. Thank you so much for my outfit. Lovelace Ghana, Sally's Cakes and Treats, yummy Sally's Cakes and Treats, and Kente Glam. Thank you so much for supporting the Mr. and Mrs. Show. We'll let you know how you can also patronize these businesses, just like they're supporting us. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Adjei, we'll start from the very beginning, okay? You're sitting here smiling as husband and wife, but we want to know how you got together, how you met each other. So tell us the story from the beginning, Mr. Adjei.
Okay. I was in Kumasi, 2000, and I came here in Accra here 2012.
Okay.
I was in Kumasi, and actually I told you I'm a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was invited to come and minister here.
Okay.
So after the ministration and then doing the ministration, I saw this young lady.
You see, I knew that one was coming. So whilst you were in the spirits, singing in the name of God,
No.
you saw.
At the same time, my eyes was even open. I wasn't closing my eyes.
So where was your focus? Was your focus on what you were singing or on who you were seeing?
No, she just flashed. Yes, and I said,
and you couldn't concentrate on the song anymore.
I did. When I finished ministry, I couldn't talk to her, but I went back to Kumasi, and during the ministration, the performance was very good, and they called me again.
So this was your chance.
Yeah, I came back, and I said, "Wow, this time around,
I'm gonna find her."
Yeah. So during my administration, she came to give a seat. So I was monitoring her. So, but her face was like a Chinese woman. You see her face, very beautiful. And I said, "Wow, this girl is very beautiful." Okay, let me see. But there were no chance anywhere. So I find it difficult to talk to her. So I think it was Sunday after church. Then it was raining. So I went back to sit at the entrance of the auditorium. So when I was sitting down, she came.
Your prayers were answered.
Yes, and I said, "Now," and she just said, and I said, "Wow."
You heard her say this?
Yes.
Why, was she talking to herself? Was she talking to someone?
Talking to myself.
And I said,
yeah.
"Oh, it's university to see her." Then you go. So she sat down, and then we started talking to each other.
Okay.
But I didn't ask her name first, but she should know my name already, because they will mention my name before come and sing, minister, and those things. So I said, "Okay, can I escort you?" When the rain stopped, and then she said, "Oh, okay, no problem." And then meanwhile, I can see on her face, it was already there. You get it?
No, I don't see it.
She was very smiling as she is doing. So I newly, you get it?
You knew she was interested.
So
okay.
I took her. No, I escorted her to take her to the house. So on the Wednesday, she came to church. We do Wednesday service, and so I was around. And when we closed, I escorted her, and then I took her number, and then I called. I didn't know her much, so she said she stays at I think Mataiko. So I called her several times, and she got annoyed. Why am I calling her like that? But she didn't tell me. Oh. After that, she told me why I was disturbing. Because are you home? Where are you? Any of those things.
Anytime you'll be calling.
Just worry your life.
So that's where it all began.
Started.
Yeah. So I told her on it. I think 3 days. 3 days or 4 days, I proposed to her. She said,
after you started talking to her?
She said, okay. Friendship began.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
start from, become friends, and then, you know.
But because I saw something in her, which attracted,
when you were singing?
Yes.
You saw it?
Yeah. But she didn't know what I saw. As for us singers, when we see, if you are a mature singer, when you see someone who is very good, you will see. Who is not good, you will see. Okay. So I saw something great in her. So I proposed to her. And she said no, and we started becoming friends.
Okay, let us go to Mrs. now. So he's told us his version. Now I want to hear yours. Okay. So prior to the time where you met him at the entrance to the church or whatever, you saw him sing.
Yes.
Did you admire the way he was singing? You know, what were you thinking when you saw him on stage? Look how he's smiling.
He sang my favorite song, and I went to deposit a seed.
Okay.
And later on, when we closed from church, immediately I stepped out from the entrance. The rain started falling, so I had to wait at the entrance before
showers of blessing.
I can go home. That's where it started.
Okay, and then you see this young man.
Yes.
The one you saw on stage singing, who sang your favorite song.
Yes.
And you're thinking, I want to go and eat my fufu. And he hears you. Okay, so were you surprised that he actually said something?
I knew he would talk to me.
So was it intentional?
It wasn't intentional, but then, like, I was just talking to myself.
Yes.
And how I talk to myself, I know he will hear, and then he will talk to me.
So you wanted him to talk to you?
I think so.
You wanted the man to talk to you, but you didn't know how to. So you came up with this plan. Oh, let me start talking.
That.
Okay. All right. So he says the first time he proposed, you turned him down. But that was quite quick. 3 or 4 days. Okay. What did you think when he said? What did he say? He loved you.
At first, I was thinking, you know, singers and now ministers and gospel artists, they like girls. They love girls. So I was.
He's nodding. I thought he would even say, no, it's not true. But he nodded.
Yeah, it's true.
They like girls.
I will not lie. And I will not sit here and lie. Yeah.
Anyway, I respect that.
So, that was my thinking.
So you were thinking, oh, I have to be careful.
Yes.
Because the same way he's saying this to me, he could be saying it to another girl somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have to give it a try. Later, and in 2 months or 3 months' time. And I said, okay. So, it was a try. And
okay, so the first time you rejected him, what was it that happened over the next few months that made you think, okay, maybe I should give him...
He was calling. He was, anytime, how you doing? He would be checking on you. Where are you going? What did you eat? What time are you sleeping? When are you going to school and stuff?
Oh, that's nice. So you actually
you put me on.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Okay. But it worked.
Yeah.
She eventually came around, so.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Okay, so now we know how you met. Then you got to that point, you accepted to be in a relationship, and now you're Mr. and Mrs. Adjei, newlywed almost. We'll talk about the wedding in a bit, and maybe about your family and how they all played a part. But before that, we have to do our usual relationship quiz, where we ask you questions about each other. So I have to ask one of you questions about the other, but the catch is that the other person has to leave the room, and then when we finish, we'll come back. So who's gonna stay for the questions?
Okay, you can leave.
Okay, Mrs. Adjei says she's gonna stay.
Okay.
That means you're gonna leave us. So
right.
when we come
Bye.
back, I'll be here with Mrs. Adjei. I'm gonna get all the filler on her husband. Okay, don't go anywhere.
We fly, we soar, we rise away. We overcome in any weather. There is no end to what we can imagine when we live and love and live. This dream is our legacy. It's our legacy. Our legacy.
Yomi, always different, truly different.
Okay, so time for how well do you know your spouse? So Mrs. Adjei is here, and I'm going to find out a few things about her husband because she's going to answer some questions. All right. So Mrs., I know you've only been married for a couple of months, almost, but you seem like you would know quite a bit about your husband.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay, so are you ready for the quiz?
Yes, please.
Hey, you're more than ready. All right, here we go. Question 1. Would your husband break the law for you?
No.
He wouldn't, eh?
No.
Really? Yes. What if, like, you were in trouble and in order for him to help you or rescue you, he had to do something illegal? He wouldn't do it?
No.
Okay. Then he's very principled, Papa. All right. I'm going to put no. Let's see what he says. Who has the worst jokes, you or him?
Him.
He tells dry jokes, eh?
Yes.
Oh, they don't make you laugh at all.
Mm.
This is going to be fun. If he could be any famous person, aside from himself, if he could be any famous person, either living or dead, who do you think he would choose to be?
Me.
Hey.
Yes.
He would want to be you.
Yes.
Why?
Because we click together. Nobody. Yes.
So if he could choose any person that, if he wasn't himself, he could be that person, he would choose you.
Yes, please.
I love your confidence on this one. I just hope his answer doesn't disappoint you. Okay. The first meal that he ever cooked for you, what was it? Was it good?
Oh, your rice.
Rice?
Rice. Yes.
He cooked rice for you.
Yes, please.
And it was nice.
Yes.
Okay. How many times does he call you within a day?
So many times.
Really?
Yes.
So it hasn't changed from when you were dating?
No,
he still calls you a lot?
Please. Yes.
How many, like 5, 10? More than 10?
More than 10. More than 10.
Why? Can't you WhatsApp?
I don't
Or
know.
send text? He likes to call you?
Yes, please.
Okay, not bad. I'm going to ask him why he calls you so much. Okay. More than 10 times. Let me put that. Which person has influenced your husband the most?
You can't influence him.
Is there anyone he looks up to? Anyone who he admires? Who maybe he sees the person as a mentor or something like that?
Okay, somebody like Joe Meadow.
Oh. Hey, in your slangs, Joe Metal. Joe Metal. We love Joe Metal. Okay. Would he order fried chicken or grilled chicken?
Grilled chicken.
I see. Does he like chicken?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And finally, does he believe that aliens exist in space?
I don't think so.
That's a no. Bam, you're done. You can breathe now. Let's see. Let's see how well you know him. Okay, Mr. J is going to come back and we will test his wife's knowledge of him. Let's see. So how well does Mrs. Adjei know Mr. Adjei? We're going to find out because he's back. Now, I'm sure you're very curious about what the questions are and what the answers are.
very.
Oh, okay, here we go. We'll start from the beginning. I asked your wife, would you break the law for her? Yes or no?
Will I break
The law. Would you do something illegal for her? Maybe she's in a situation and she needs your help, but in order for you to do something, you have to break the law.
Of course.
You would, eh?
Yeah.
For the love of your life, for your wife.
Yeah.
She said you wouldn't do it.
No, it's a lie. You should know. You should know I will do.
He said he'll do anything for you. Oh. So now you know. He's willing to break the law for you. Hey, okay. Who has the worst jokes? You or her?
Me.
Really? Why your jokes are dry? Your jokes are not funny. Oh, that's what she said. She said you have the worst jokes. So okay, you got one. You got one. If you could choose to be any famous person who is either alive or dead, who would you choose to be?
Sonny.
Sonny Badu. Really? You admire him a lot?
Yeah.
Madam, what did you say? Tell him what you said.
You said what?
She said you want to be her.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hey, you can please don't change your answer.
No, I will not change. It is in other ways.
Like what?
I thought as a minister. That's
It's okay. You don't have to change your answer. She didn't get it right. It's okay.
Yeah,
she said you
I
want to be her.
understand.
I said, is she sure? She said, yes, he'll be me. Charlie, she
sometimes
trusted. She's like, yeah.
I dress like her in the house. Sometimes I wear her dress and then wig and then pose and then she take some pictures.
So that's why she believes that you would love to be her. Is that true? Is that true?
Yes.
Your house is interesting.
Very.
Okay. What was the first meal that you ever cooked for her?
I think rice water. Oh. Or Indomie. Rice water or Indomie will be.
She actually said rice. She did say rice. And she said it was nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like she really enjoyed it. Yeah.
My first time doing that, so I think rice water or Indomie. That's that food there I can do.
Okay. How many times do you call her in a day?
Several times.
Like how many? 5, 10, more than 10?
No, I can
You call her a lot.
I call her a lot.
Why? What, like, is it, because a lot of people, you know, they WhatsApp these days when they just need to say something quick,
No.
but you like to actually call her often.
Yeah.
Why?
She's part of me, so I always call her if I search around and she's not around. Charlie, where are you? I'm home. I'm here. Okay, I'm here. I'm going here. After that, I'll do this. So I always call her.
Oh.
More than yeah.
Okay, as for that one, she got it right. So the same way you did it when you wanted to date her, the same way now. You haven't changed. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, who has influenced you the most? Like one person who you say maybe the person's like a mentor, really influenced you. Who is that?
My parents.
Really? Oh. Mrs. He says his parents. What did you say?
Joe Metal.
Joe Metal. Not Joe Metal. Joe Metal. Yeah.
I would say yes in some way. I always watch his videos and stuff, but he was talking about ministry side.
Okay.
But I am talking about in the relationship side. My father, my family,
Okay.
my parents, they have
influenced you most.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you order fried chicken or grilled chicken? Which one would you choose?
Fried.
You like fried chicken, madam?
Your
husband likes fried chicken.
You always do fried chicken for me. So why are you saying
She said grilled, though. Me, I just wrote what she said. She said you like grilled chicken. You say you like fried chicken. So now you know to change the menu.
Yeah.
Because he said he likes fried.
The menu always changes. So.
Fried over grilled.
Yeah.
And then finally, do you believe that aliens exist in space?
Oh yes.
Mrs Adjei. He says he believes that aliens exist in space.
I said I don't think so.
Yes, now you know. He thinks this. Oh, the things you learn about your spouse. You see, okay, but it's not bad. I mean, almost 2 months of marriage. So it's about 2 months that you've been living together, getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You will learn so much more.
You will
But
learn so
are you interested in some of the answers that she gave?
Oh yes.
You
Yes.
surprised?
Yeah. She always monitor what I do, and so I'm very happy about this. Yeah.
So you can learn more about each
Yeah.
other. But it's interesting to learn new stuff, which you always do, in marriage. No matter how many years later, you might learn something
Yeah.
about each other. Okay, now I want to know about your wedding. So you finally agreed to date,
Yeah.
get together. How long did you date before you got married?
5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
Okay, 5 years is a long time. All right, why is 5 years?
We're planning.
Really? But that's interesting. Okay, then in that time, that means you really got a chance to learn about each other, be friends, like you were saying.
Yes.
Start from friendship and let the friendship grow. Wow. You're very patient.
Yeah.
5 years. Okay. So after the 5 years, then you said you were ready to walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your wedding day like?
It was nice.
I'm sure the music was great.
Yes.
Did you sing at your wedding?
Yes.
Yeah. I made him to sing for me
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
During the ceremony or at the reception?
during the ceremony.
What song did you sing?
PSS.
PSS, that's
Is it? Okrasini mo bruni. Nenyami asesa nyami dini mu adanse. Ati obinye bida. Nenyami ayeshe ni die ni monyam.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
So when he sang it, did you cry?
I was about to cry, but I didn't cry. I didn't
You
cry.
didn't want to mess up your makeup. I can tell.
No.
You're like, don't let the tears come. Don't let the tears come.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, all right. And so, about 2 years of marriage, 2 months, sorry.
Yeah.
You're very, very new.
Yes.
Yeah, so what has surprised you the most about being married in this period of time?
Nothing.
Nothing yet.
No, nothing yet.
Is it the same as dating?
Yeah, it's the same.
But now you're in the same space all the time.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay. You too?
Yeah, it's the same. Because when we were dating, something that we did,
We stayed like married
we
people.
stayed
So
like, yeah, if I don't have, she knew. If
Okay.
she don't have, yeah. And that is what we are in now. So
Okay. All right.
I couldn't hide. That's how I am. I don't want to hide anything from my friend, even my friend, or not even my wife. So I don't know what will.
What else will come?
Yeah.
In marriage.
Yeah.
No, but I congratulations, and
Thank
we
you.
wish you all the best on this journey of marriage.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
we hope that in a year, 5 years, 10 years, you'll still be smiling like this
Sure.
and
Amen.
joyful
Amen.
and happy
Amen.
and
Amen.
and
Amen.
celebrating.
Amen.
Do you plan on having a family? Kids and
yeah.
hey. Okay.
Next year.
Oh yeah, you want to enjoy the honeymoon period a little more. Have your time, your individual time. It's true. Yeah. Once the kids come, then
Everything's good. So,
oh, but it's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
It
Yeah.
really is. It's a blessing. So we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we're gonna give you a newlywed gift because you're still quite new in marriage. Okay. So when we come back, Mr. and Mrs Adjei will receive gifts from our sponsors.
We fly, we soar, we rise away. We overcome in any weather. There is no end to what we can imagine. When we live and love and live this dream is our legacy. It's our legacy. Our legacy.
Yummy, always different, truly different.
So you know how we do on the Mr. and Mrs. Show. We cannot let our couple leave without gifts from us, right? And since they're newlyweds, it's even more special. We can say congratulations on getting married. So thank you to Yummy Yogurt, our friends at Yummy. You got the Yummy. You can send some home. Ella Caddy. Call Ella Caddy for all your jewelry needs, okay? 0241 053 243. 0241 053 243. Ella Caddy can sort you out to coordinate some jewelry with your outfits, okay? Excella Fabrics and Design, thank you once again for my outfit and the fabric as well. Let them make you something very, very nice. It's a one-stop shop for fabric and clothing design. 0266 735 755. All right. Love Lace Ghana. They can sort you out when you're looking for some luxurious lace for your next function. Call them on 0549 895 891. Sally's Cakes and Treats. You can see it nicely perched on my lap as if I'm the one taking it home. I am not, but I'm going to enjoy the way it looks whilst I have it here. Sally's Cakes and Treats can sort all of your dessert needs out, whether it's cupcakes or a full cake, maybe for a birthday, you know, Christmas season, you want to get some baking done, call Sally, she'll do it for you. 0548 796495. And Kente Glam. Yes, they put the glam in Kente. And you can call them when you need to get some nice Kente fabric. 020-117-5546. Thank you to Kente Glam. So, Mr. and Mrs. Adjei, here are your cakes.
Thank you.
Here is your Yummy that you can enjoy.
Thank you.
And here are all your other gifts from Ella Caddy, Lovelace Ghana, and Excella Fabrics and Design, and Kente Glam. You're very welcome. All the best in your marriage.
So grateful. Thank you.
Oh, we're so grateful that you joined us on the show, and we appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
Your wonderful story. And any advice that you have for people watching who are either married or planning to get married?
Okay. What I would say is, marriage is not difficult as people always say. It's about understanding, and you cannot understand someone if you are not in love with that person too. So love first and then understanding. So when you understand your partner, be a good wife or be a good husband, supportive in everything. I think that will bring peace in your relationship. So that is what I would say to our elderly people and then young as we are.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, Mrs. What would you like to add to what your husband said?
Oh, okay.
Advice.
Oh, okay. What I would say is respect is the most thing. Women, we have to submit to our husbands. That's the key. That's for me.
Simple.
Yes.
Finish. Okay. Thank you very much. Enjoy
you too.
yourselves.
Okay.
Thank you again for coming on the Mr. and Mrs. Show.
Thank you.
Enjoy your fried chicken now. Now that
Yeah.
it's not grilled anymore, it's fried.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you.
the Mr. and Mrs. Show. We thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Hilda of HO Beauty Bar for the makeup, for Bessie doing my hair. And if you want to join the Mr. and Mrs. Show and come as a couple and enjoy some treats like this, then all you have to do is get in touch with Enak Consult. The information will appear on your screen. You can call or visit social media pages, and you too can come on the Mr. and Mrs. Show. Thank you again to all of our sponsors, and tune in again next week. Bye-bye.
Shed your diamond.